Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome live here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com with Raider basketball coming your way here this evening from Shenandoah High School in Middletown, Indiana. We have your Wapahani Raiders taking on the Shenandoah Raiders here tonight. Again, we greatly appreciate you all for joining us here. Again, here as always, your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morvillius, alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. We'll go ahead and get started here tonight here with our Raiders Live pregame show presented by East Jackson Auto Sales, a proud sponsor of us here on the WHS Network. Obviously, first and foremost, you kind of notice right here already a different camera view for us than what we normally have. This is where we was told to go, and so that's what we're going to do. Again, we greatly appreciate Shenandoah for allowing us to be here this evening and the broadcast tonight's ball games, and it should be really two very, very good ball games coming up here tonight. And more specific here with this junior varsity game, Wapahani has an opportunity for the first time in school history to have a 20-win team for the junior varsity level. And that is quite impressive. The Raiders coming into the night here 19-2 here in the regular season, and we've played great throughout the year. Obviously the 19-2 record, but the way we've came out here, time and time and again, the way we play the game, together, and how young of a team that we have, and the way that we've been able to come out here and have success really says a lot about not only the team that it is right now, but a much, even more in-depth look into what the future looks like. And, don't get me wrong, we've continued to have a strong program out here, but it's really nice to see these guys come out here, put on a show every single time out, and have a lot of success throughout the course of the season. And it all culminates here tonight. This is the final time that the junior varsity team will lace up the shoes and put on the uniform for this season. Now, yes, some of them will be dressed in varsity for during sectionals and regionals, hopefully, throughout the state tournament run. But, as a collective unit, this will be the last time they will lace up together and come out here and hopefully play a fantastic game's worth of basketball and hopefully can come up with a season-ending victory here over Shenandoah. But this Shenandoah team, again, they have a great program over there. These guys are very well disciplined, very athletic, and just a very well-rounded team. And so we'll see what tonight's game will provide us all, but we're looking forward to it, and we hope all of you are as well. And so, folks, again, we'll step aside here for a quick break. Again, this has been our Raiders Live pregame show presented by East Jackson Auto Sales. Again, we'll be back with the starting lineups and tonight's tip-off here from Shenandoah High School in Middletown, Indiana. All right, folks, welcome back live here on the WHS Network as we'll take a look here at tonight's starters for both teams. First, the non-starters here for Wapahani. Number 2, Caleb Standish. Number 24, Derek Cheatham. Number 32, Joseph Foster. And number 34, Tyler Elliott. Now for your Ken Shaw Property starting lineup here tonight for Wapahani. Starting at the guard position, a 5'11" sophomore, number 12, Peyton Baker. At 1'4", the 6'3" sophomore, number 14, Nathan Nelson. At one guard position, a 5'8" junior, number 20, Drayden Gates. At the other guard position, a 6'2" freshman, number 22, Nick Cook. And at forward, we have a 6'2" sophomore, number 24, number 30, Alden Mahaffey. Again, your Raiders are coached by Chris Willis, assisted by Bennett Somerset, as well as Jeff Andrews and Andy Zitgraff. Now we'll take a look here at the Shenandoah Raiders all the way down there on the far end of the floor. The non-starters look like this. Number 4, Coy Price. Number 12, Trent Poffenbarger. Number 20, Kenyon Troxel. Number 30, Hagen Tomlinson. Number 33, Landon Reddick. And number 40, Cooper Davis. And again, the Kenshaw Property starting lineup here for Shenandoah looks like this. Starting at the guard position, we have a 6-foot junior, number 3, Jack Stevens. At the other guard position, a 6'1" freshman, number 5, Drake Stevens. At another guard here, we have a 5'7" freshman, number 22, A.J. Dimmick. At 1 forward, we have a 6-foot sophomore, number 24, Carson Brookbank. And the other forward position, a 6'1" junior, number 32, Lucas Mills. Again, the Shenandoah Raiders are coached by Joe Bennett. And again, we want to welcome you all in here for tonight's game live here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Very appreciative of everyone for tuning in and supporting both teams again here this evening for the final time of this 2020-2021 regular season. Like I said, a little bit of a different camera view, so just bear with us here. We hope everything will work out all right as tonight's game officially underway here from Shenandoah High School. Again, if you are just now joining us, I'm play-by-play broadcaster Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me, cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Have an inbound here, Drake Stevens to inbound for Shenandoah. Dimmick guarded here by Cook, and finds, that is number 30, or number 3 rather, Jack Stevens here with the basketball. Takes it to the free throw line, dumps it down low, and the reverse layup will be up and good that time for number 5, Drake Stevens. Shenandoah will get on the board here for the first time this evening. Mahaffey on the inside and will not get the floater to go, but Cook comes down with the rebound, and now he'll put it right back in there for 2 near the free throw line. And so Cook will get Wapahani on the board here for the first time this evening. Stevens up top here. That is Drake Stevens. Now swung on here to be the right wing, essentially here on the camera anyway. Near takeaway, Baker underneath there, no good. Mahaffey corralling the rebound, and here comes the Raiders back the other way. Gates swung on to Mahaffey. There's a corner pass there to Cook. Now back up top again as the Raiders will set it up here offensively. Drayden, Nelson on to Baker. Here at the left wing, now up top, here's Mahaffey. Looking to take the ball inside here, but decides to kick it back out, and the Raiders here from Shenandoah doing a pretty solid job here so far. Wapahani's moved the ball around pretty well, but Shenandoah's been right there at the right time, not allowing us to really get a good shot opportunity, and there's Nick Cook. Speaking of great shot opportunities, knocks home a 3. Now 5 points here on the night here for Nick. Again, all of them here for the Raiders. Again, as I mentioned, just kind of bear with us here. I know the camera view a little bit different, but this is where we was told to go, and we try to do our best to be accommodating. And like I said earlier, very appreciative of Shenandoah for allowing us to be here tonight to broadcast these 2 very, very important ball games. As we'll have a substitution here for Shenandoah, it's going to be number 33, Landon Reddick. Gates will inbound it out here to the top of the key to Mahaffey. 4:22 to play. Nice denial right there. Now Mahaffey kicks it back outside here to Gates. Here at the top of the key. Again, you have Cook. Here on the right wing. Here's Baker. Back up top to Gates again. Just not a whole lot of movement here from Wapahani. Baker, Nelson on to Gates again, getting to the inside, and will get the runner to go. And so a nice start here for Wapahani. Now a 7-2 lead after the made basket there by Drayden Gates, his first points on the night. Again, you have Cook with 5 of them. Jack Stevens here in the corner. Back up top. That is number 24, Brooke Bank. Reddick finds Stevens. Looking to drive here along the left side. Pulls up there for a jumper. No good. Cook will corral the rebound and motor down for quickly here for Wapahani. There's Cook pulling the trigger and no good that time. Rebounded by number 32, Lucas Mills here of Shenandoah. So again, it's still Wapahani 7, Shenandoah 2. We're now with 3 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. The three from Stevens will be up and no good. A battle for the rebound there as Nelson will come down with it. And Wapahani will begin again here on offense. Gates with a swing on over here to Cook here on the left wing. Takes it, finds Mahaffey. Now back over to Gates again. And here's Wapahani looking over the landscape here, seeing what's available. Baker to the corner to Cook. Drives along the baseline, kicks it out. Mahaffey initially lost the handle on it there. If not, might have had a shot opportunity potentially. Cook takes it in, finds Gates. He'll take a left wing three. It's up and it's good. And so now that will give Gates with 5 and Cook with 5. As Shenandoah will take a timeout, their first charge timeout here of the night. It is Wapahani 10, Shenandoah 2. We'll step aside here with 2:13 to play here in the first. You're on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
All righty, folks, welcome back here. Again, both teams back out of the timeout, and we begin again here with Shenandoah with the basketball down 10-2 here early in this one. Just a little over 2 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Nice save right there, and Gates holding on to the basketball. Sit down court here now. Cook finds Gates, swung on over here to Standish. Again, he just came in a moment ago during the timeout. And we'll have a reach-in foul called. And a foul's going to be here on Shenandoah's number 33. That is Landon Reddick. So that will be his first. And another one up and good here for Wapahani. That was Nick Cook striking there for 2 more. Now 7 on the night here for Nick. And so Drake Stevens able to get Standish up in the air. So now he will head to the line here for a pair. The foul will be here on Wapahani's number 2, Caleb Standish, his first, team's first. And so the first one will be up and good. No, rather no good. There was a lane violation on Shenandoah. So now we'll have Joseph Foster now in the game. Second free throw attempt up, no good. Battle for the basketball. Coming away with it there was Brookbank. He'll take the shot along the baseline. In and out, no good. And a rebound there for Lucas Mills gives Shenandoah another opportunity and a second chance here at potentially scoring. Down low, Stevens for 2, no good. Mills with another backside rebound. Got to find a way to get the block out, got to get the basketball back, and that's exactly what Wapahani does right here with 50 seconds to play. Again, Wapahani got to slow the pace up a little bit. Drayden Gates leading the charge. Takes it all the way inside and rolls off the rim, no good. Rebounded that time by Hagan Tomlinson. Inside, and will get the layup to go. So great ball movement there by Shenandoah. Kind of caught the Raiders off guard there as Tomlinson came right down court quick, fast, and in a hurry. And was then fed the ball rather quickly there and was able to put it up and off the glass there for two, his first of the night. Gates to the inside will sneak his way on in there for two. And the half-court shot's going to be up, and it's going to be no good. And so, folks, here at the end of one, it is Wapahani 14, Shenandoah 4. Here is, we'll go ahead and step aside for a quick commercial break. And we'll be back here with the start of the second quarter here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back here as we begin the second quarter of play. Again, it's going to be Wapahani basketball to open up the second quarter again here from Shenandoah High School in Middletown, Indiana. Again, I'm very appreciative of everyone for tuning in here for tonight's ball game. We hope all of you have had a great week so far as we head into the weekend now, and Mahaffey will get called there with a traveling violation, the first turnover of the night here for Wapahani. So Stevens on over here, up top now to number 22, Dimmick. Brookbank here at the right side, now back here. That's Brookbank again here on the right wing. He's looking for Tomlinson underneath. Instead, we'll find Dimmick, no good for two. Cook with the rebound. And they're going to push it up court quickly here. Cook's going to be left all alone, and off to the right side, no good. Mahaffey comes down with it. He'll pop the three, no good. Nelson with another opportunity here for the Raiders. Kicked outside, swung on, Cook three, it's up, and it is no good again. So the Raiders with three opportunities. Unfortunately for us, couldn't get either any of them really to fall, unfortunately. Had a couple of ones that had a good chance, but nonetheless, Shenandoah comes right back down here on the end of the floor. Puts it home there for two more. Now 14-6 ball game. Mahaffey there with a screen. Baker to the free throw line. And it's up and no good. Rebounded by number 32, Lucas Mills here of Shenandoah. Stevens here at the top, guarded by Gates. We'll cross over here, gets to the free throw line, and we're going to have a traveling violation here on Shenandoah. It'll be their first turnover rather of the night. So we'll see a substitution here. Drake Stevens back in the game for Shenandoah. Again, Wapahani has Gates, Cook, Mahaffey, Nelson, and Baker on the floor as Mahaffey connects from long range. That will be his first points on the night. Again, the first 14 points come from Nick Cook or Drayden Gates. Stevens finds Mills here at the free throw line, guarded by Nelson. Brookbank underneath, and that little one will be kissed off the glass there for two of them. Baker swung on to Mahaffey. Not a whole lot of room there. Tomlinson was able to get there defensively. Mahaffey now on to Cook here on the right wing. Again, just a hair over 4 minutes to play here in the first half. Wapahani in charge with a 17-8 lead. Baker from long range and in and out. Rattles in and out there for Baker. Tough break there for Peyton. Little spin move goes up into him, and Stevens will put 2 more on the board here for Shenandoah to get this lead now down to 7. Mahaffey there with the screen. Nelson on over to Gates. He'll get to the free throw line and kicks it back out. Mahaffey will pop the 3, no good, off to the left. And so a couple of empty possessions here in a row. That should have been a travel there on Shenandoah. But nonetheless, a turnover here for Shenandoah. Their second now of the night. And we'll have Foster back in the game here for Wapahani. For Shenandoah, they had number 33, Landon Reddick, back in the game. Gates over here to Foster, hand off to Cook. Screen set there. Cook finds Foster again, rolling to the basket, and some contact involved there, and we'll get the foul called. And so the foul will be here on number 3. Jack Stevens, his first, team's second. And that will send Joseph Foster to the line here for a couple. And again, another one just in and out. Tough break there for Wapahani. And he had the 3-point shot there from Baker. A possession or two ago. Rattled in and out. Now the free throw here from Foster. And unable to connect there on the second one either. As that's going to be out of bounds off of Shenandoah. So Wapahani, again, will still have another opportunity. Gates inbound along the baseline. All the way out here to Baker near half court. Foster back over to Cook. Nelson will find Gates here on the right wing. Again, looking to be very aggressive. That's kind of the nature there of Gates. Always in attack mode, always reared and ready to go. Cook back here to the top of the key. Finds Foster here on the left wing. And still nothing available. So Shenandoah did a pretty good job here locking down on the defensive end. And, you know, it's important here for Wapahani just to be patient. No reason to force anything. No reason to force up any shots. Make a good quality shot, and that's exactly what was taken right there. And another one knocked on home there for Nick Cook. His second 3 of the night now gives him 10 points on the evening. And the Raiders, again, doubling up here on Shenandoah, 20-10. Jack Stevens. Again, here on the left side, we got, what is that, Reddick there with a basketball. Brookbank there for 2. Nice little fadeaway jumper there for the young man. Cook there in attack mode will get the basket and head to the line for one more. So what a game Nick Cook is having. The foul's going to be on number 24, Carson Brookbank. That will be his first, team's third. And so again, we'll see Nick Cook at the line here for one to potentially complete the 3-point play. And that free throw will be up. And another one in and out. Goodness sakes, that rim has not been too kind to us. Underneath, that is number 30, Tomlinson there for 2 more. Shenandoah got away with one there. The Raiders look to have gotten a stop there defensively, but Shenandoah was very eager to put 2 more points on the board. Baker here on the left wing. The 3 is up and no good. A battle for the basketball there as Jack Stevens comes up with it. And will be pressured along here as we'll have a foul along the sideline near midcourt. So the foul will be here on Wapahani's, let's see, number 32. That is Joe Foster. That will be his first, team second. Good thing is, really haven't had very many fouls called at all here in this first half. 3 of them for Shenandoah, 2 on Wapahani. So the foul there on Drake Stevens, his first, team's fourth. Again, getting called there with a shove off. So again, we got 1:04 to play here in the first half. Wapahani 22, Shenandoah 14. Gates again guarded there by Reddick and blows right on by him. Cook here on the right side wing. Mahaffey with a screen. Over here, Baker. Again, orchestrating things there. Has Nelson there with a screen. Back up top again. Nelson on to Mahaffey. 44 seconds to go. It's Mahaffey there with a spin move and another one that just rattles in and right back out again. And now a traveling violation called here on Stevens. That is now Shenandoah's 4th turnover here in the first half. So still got 29 seconds remaining. Wapahani again here with an 8-point lead. Looking to top off this first half with a basket. Give them a double-digit lead going into the half. Nelson finds Baker, little give and go action. Nelson with a follow-up and the basket there for 2. Nathan Nelson there with the offensive rebound to put back his first points on the night. Stevens will get it stuffed away by Nelson. The Raiders have another chance. And not before a foul being called. So the foul here on Jack Stevens, his second, team's 5th. We have 2.7 seconds left. And we have Baker to inbound. He'll find Mahaffey. Will turn around and will not get that one to go, and that's going to be the end of the first half. So your halftime score, it is Wapahani 24, Shenandoah 14. Again, don't go anywhere, folks. We'll have our halftime report coming up. Again, recapping the first half. We'll also give you the stat line here at the half here for Wapahani individually. And then we'll talk a little bit about tonight's varsity action coming up and a little bit more as far as in detail when it comes to the state tournament as far as sectional-wise goes next week. So a lot of information coming your way. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll have it all coming at you live here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
All righty, folks, welcome back live here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. It is Wapahani 24, Shenandoah 14 here at the half. And what a first half it's been. Definitely competitive. Now, the score, Wapahani's really had, command of the game for a good majority of that first half. Got off to a really hot start. I believe was out to a 12-2 lead, I believe, at one time. Just kind of rolled on from there, and pretty good production. I think Shenandoah's defense was better there in the second quarter. Didn't necessarily keep us, still from scoring per se. We had some empty possessions, no doubt about it. We are still, taking good shots, and that's the main thing here for your Wapahani and for any basketball team. Every possession, you want a good quality shot. And hopefully, those shots will fall. But you at least, you got to give yourself a chance. And we've seen that here in the first half. Free throws, we're 0 for 3 from the line, but all 3 of them rattled in and right back out. There's really not a whole lot you can do about that, so we've got to just keep trusting ourselves on the offensive end. And if we can get to the line, just try your best to knock them down. That's about all you can do. Stay focused and stay locked in and get it done. But the offensive end, I think we've done a pretty good job defensively. Overall, you only allowed 14 points. We created 4 turnovers there in the first half, and so we did our part here on the defensive end to really make Shenandoah uncomfortable. They haven't had a lot of really good looks. Everything's been contested. Now, every now and again, you might have an open shot. There was a couple of open layups underneath, but for the most part, most of their shots have been contested shots here from Wapahani defensively, and that's all you can ask for, and along with, again, continuing to put a lot of pressure on them on the defensive end and rebound the basketball, which I think is another thing that we've done a fairly good job of throughout the evening so far. So just got to keep that up here in the second half. Shenandoah, as I've alluded to, a disciplined basketball program. So this isn't going to be like, they're down by 10 points, they're going to pack up shop, and that's it. This Shenandoah team is not going away by any means. I'm sure that both teams are going to come out here, make the appropriate adjustments that they have to on both ends of the floor, and then, kind of read the defense. What's the defense coming out in, whether it be Wapahani reading the defense or Shenandoah, and then make adjustments accordingly. And we'll see what those adjustments potentially might be here in the second half. But here, if you're Wapahani, you got to love where you're at. You're up by 10 points, really clicking on all cylinders. And again, hopefully for Wapahani's sake, we can keep it rolling here tonight. Overall stat line, we'll take a look here. Nick Cook leading the way so far here this evening with 12 points, followed up here by Drayden Gates with 7 points, Alden Mahaffey with 3 points, and Nathan Nelson with 2. Again, for that grand total of 24 points. Again, as I mentioned, we're 0 of 3 from the line. We very easily could have hit at least 2 of those, potentially all 3 of them. And we only have 1 turnover. And again, that all goes back to settling for good shots, really working the ball around, being patient, and being aggressive. We've attacked the basket a lot. We've seen a lot of success on the inside there with, the likes of Drayden Gates, really doing some nice things, not only offensively but defensively, but just a very well team-oriented style of game so far here from the Wapahani, and hopefully we can keep it rolling. Now to kind of switch gears here a little bit, going into this varsity game tonight, a lot riding on this. Now every game is important, no doubt about that. But this one definitely has some extra meaning. This is for the MEC Championship tonight, of tonight's varsity action, in which both teams coming into the evening 8-0 in the regular season. And conference play, Shenandoah is ranked number 2 in Class 2A. They're there for a reason. They're a very good basketball team. Very well coached, very well disciplined, very athletic, very good shooters, very aggressive and attentive on the defensive end, to where they're really just playing lockdown defense throughout the night, and it allows them to really excel then on the offensive end. And they've had a lot of success, and so Wapahani's going to have their hands full tonight. There's no doubt about that, but you've got to be in the right mindset here. If you come into this ball game thinking you're going to lose, then you're already halfway there. That's not the mindset you got to have. And I'm sure that these guys have a positive attitude and a positive way of thinking here. But it is a tall order, but you're competing for a very big prize here tonight, a championship. And so you've got to be ready to answer that call here tonight. And hopefully Wapahani will be able to do so coming on later on this evening with tonight's varsity game. Also next week begins the Sectional 40 Boys Basketball Tournament. If you guys have not watched our Raider Sports Report, make sure to do so. It has a lot of information as far as broadcasting goes. We're not allowed to broadcast the sectional. Elwood is the only one that's allowed to broadcast that, unfortunately. It's nothing, goes out of our hands. We was basically just simply told you will not and cannot broadcast that. And so it is what it is. But again, we have information on that on our Raider Sports Report. We did that last night, so please make sure to check that out. And then also we'll have our sectional 40 preview show coming up on Monday evening. Again, giving you the latest stats and information on all the teams that are in the Sectional 40 Boys Basketball Tournament. Again, also then taking a closer look in depth there with some individual stats on every player that could be a huge impact for every team as well. So again, make sure to check that out Monday night. We got it coming at you here on the WHS Network. So again, that's Wapahani 24, Shenandoah 14 here at the half. We'll step aside and we'll be back here with your third quarter here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All righty, folks, welcome back live here as we begin this third quarter again here from Shenandoah High School in Middletown, Indiana. As Shenandoah will get the party started early here in this third quarter with a 2-point basket. Now 24-16 is your score. Mahaffey all the way back up top here to Gates. Back to Mahaffey. He'll take the left side three. It's up and good. So Alden Mahaffey comes out here with a 3-point basket. Now 6 points on the night there for that young man. Tell you what, he's really had a real nice season again here for himself, coming in here to a sophomore year. Expecting a lot of really nice things there for him, not only this year, but in the future. And there comes a block there from Mahaffey, as we'll have a foul here on Shenandoah. And so the foul will be here on number 5, Drake Stevens, his second, team's first of the half. Again, we're a little bit behind here on the score as far as the scoreboard clock. So Brookbank there for 2. After the turnover there for Wapahani, only their second here on the night. Nelson with a high screen there. Cook for 2. It's up, no good. Bounced around and, well, who wants it? Goodness sakes. And we're going to have a jump ball. So the possession arrow will favor Wapahani. So Baker will inbound along the baseline. Again, we're very up close and personal, I'll tell you that. Screen set there by Nathan. Now Cook outside to Mahaffey. Nelson here finds Baker. Gets to the free throw line, lost the handle on it, but Gates picks it back up. As Wapahani continues just to be patient here, working the ball around the perimeter. Getting there to the middle of the floor and then right back out again. And Baker thought about it. He'll take a deep three from the left side, no good. Rebounded that time by number 32. That is Lucas Mills here for Shenandoah. So it's a 9-point Wapahani lead. 4:45 to play here in the third. Jack Stevens takes a shot along the baseline, no good. Tipped out there by Nelson as Baker in charge. We'll find Cook here on the right side. Mahaffey now in the corner. Screen will be set. Cook was looking for Mahaffey there off the screen. Little pick and roll action, but nothing available. Cook back here to the middle, finds Gates here on the right side, looking to go up for two, and that's exactly what he'll do, as he'll be fouled on the play. Again, didn't make the shot, but the foul will be here on number 3, Jack Stevens, his third, team's second of the half. And so again, that will send Drayden Gates to the line here for a pair. And so the first one will be up and in and out, no good. It's kind of been the story of the life so far here for Wapahani throughout the ball game. We've had 4 free throws, and I think 3 of them have rattled in and right back out. That one just straight up clunked off the back iron. And there's a turnover. Shenandoah there with their first here in the second half, 5th overall on the night. Screen set there from Nelson. Mahaffey on to Gates. Again, always moving. Cook attacking the left side. Gets the foul and the basket. So Cook will head to the line for one more. So hopefully he can change Wapahani's luck here from the line. As we'll see number 33, Landon Reddick, back in the game for Shenandoah. Getting a 3:49 in the third. Cook at the line here, and the free throw will be up, and it will be good. So he finally was able to change the fortune here for Wapahani. First made free throw of the night. Again, we've had quite a few of them rattle in and right back out. Nice hustle there from Mahaffey on the play. Didn't get over there in time to save it, but still love the hustle nonetheless. Mills here on the right side. Up top, Drake Stevens here in charge of the basketball. Pressured heavily there by Peyton Baker. Now Brookbank to the inside. He'll take the jumper. No good. Off balance jumper, that is. And a timeout here by Wapahani. And that will be their first charge timeout here of the evening. A 30-second timeout. So we'll go ahead and stick right here with you. Again, with 3:22 remaining here in the third quarter. Again, we'd like to thank some of our sponsors here this evening. A big thanks to Kara J. Wolf, DDS PC, located at 3915 Willing Avenue in Muncie, Indiana. Make your appointment now to receive great care and leave with a pristine, beautiful smile. Contact them at 765-288-1560. And again, their hours are 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday. So Wapahani again here with a 12-point lead, 30-18. 3:22 remains here in the third quarter. Again, very thankful for all of you for tuning in here for tonight's ball game and supporting both teams here tonight. Two very, very impressive basketball programs that both Wapahani and Shenandoah has. A lot of respect there for both of them, and we've been looking forward to this evening here for a while. Always love to watch good basketball, and we should definitely get that again once again here tonight. And it's been a good start here to this one here as Mahaffey drains a little mid-range jumper there from the left elbow. So that is now 8 on the night here for Alden Mahaffey. Shenandoah again will turn it over. Again, stepped on the out-of-bounds line. Cook there to the middle. Mahaffey back out to Cook again. Now swung up top. Gates over to Cook. He'll pop the three. It is up. And a little too long as Nelson will corral the rebound. And Wapahani will begin again. A second chance. Mahaffey, no good for three. Cook with the offensive rebound and the putback. As your Raiders continue on going to work here on the offensive end. Scored now 10 points here in the third. Just down low, Tomlinson fouled on the way up. And so the foul here on Wapahani, number 30, Alden Mahaffey, his first. Team's first of the half. And so again, Tomlinson out to line here for a couple. And the first one will be up and good. Second free throw attempt here for Tomlinson will be up and good as well. So nice job there for that young man, as we'll see number 2, Caleb Standich, re-enter the game here for Wapahani. Also in here for Shenandoah will be number 20, Kenyon Troxel, seeing his first action of the ball game. So again, Gates all alone here in the backcourt, brings it up himself. Guarded here by Drake Stevens. Now Standish here on the right side. Screen set there by Nelson. Mahaffey on to Gates again. Drives to the middle of the paint. The Raiders very aggressive here as Cook again creates the contact there. And the foul will be here on number 24. That's Carson Brookbank. That'll be his second. Team's fourth. And so the first one will be up and good there for Cook. So he just continues to add to his total here this evening. The second free throw attempt will be up and good as well. Nicely done. So 19 points down tonight here for Nick Cook. Wapahani with a 16-point lead, 36-20. Shot's going to be up off the front iron, no good. That was rebounded there by Stevens, but Nelson will come away with it there after the missed attempt there on the putback. Nelson underneath, puts it high up off the glass and puts that one in there for two more. That is now 4 now on the night here for Nelson. And Shenandoah will take a timeout. This will be their second charge timeout here of the evening. It will be a full timeout. So we have 1:14 to play. Again, Wapahani 38, Shenandoah 20. We'll be back with more following the timeout here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back in following the timeout. Again, Wapahani back out onto the floor. Shenandoah yet to break the huddle, but they look to be doing so here momentarily. Again, we have 1:14 remaining here in the third quarter. Wapahani in charge here of an 18-point lead. Again, if you are just now joining us here for the first time this evening, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Again, from Shenandoah High School here in Middletown, Indiana. It's about roughly about a 35, 40-minute drive from Wapahani Raider country. So again, the traveling violation there on Wapahani. or on Shenandoah rather. And that'll be their third turnover here of the evening. At least here in the second half, 7 overall for the night. And that foul there was on Troxel, by the way, his first, team's 5th. Mahaffey here on the left side. Again, a little fake handoff there to Gates. Kicks it outside. Nelson on the Standish. Then I would assume here Wapahani will hold for the last shot here as they continue to work it around. You got an 18-point lead here, trying to build it out here just a little bit more. Cook, handoff here to Gates, now to Standish. Takes it in, finds Cook here along the baseline. The 3 is up, and I believe that might have been blocked. And a full court shot, essentially a no good, and that will be the end of the third quarter. So again, Wapahani in charge throughout the evening, and it remains the same right now with a 38-20 lead here as we head into the fourth. We'll step aside. Again, this will be our Kara J. Wolf Dentistry game break here on your home, the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen, as we begin the fourth quarter again here from Shenandoah High School here in Middletown, Indiana. And thank you all for tuning in throughout the evening. It's been a great ball game here, essentially here for Wapahani. Shenandoah, it's just been a little bit of a struggle here, but continuing to work hard, playing together and trying to come up with some solutions here. But again, for Wapahani's sake anyway, they've done all things necessary to come up with a win here tonight, and they're well on their way to doing so, but still got a little ways to go, as we'll have a foul here underneath. This looks to be here on Nelson, and indeed it will be. So Nathan Nelson will pick up the foul, his first, team's second of the half. And so now Tomlinson will head back to the line here for a couple of them, as the first one will be up, and I guess he got the friendly roll to go that time. So we got Baker now in here for Wapahani, also Jack Stevens in for Shenandoah. Second free throw attempt up and good as well. So back down here to a 16-point game. Stand at Shauna Baker here on the right side. Nelson with the screen there. Baker on to Mahaffey. There's a corner 3. Standish just a little too long there on the shot. Not a bad look. So unfortunately couldn't get that one to go. Along the baseline, that's Stevens finding Mills. And again, had some denial underneath, as that will be Wapahani basketball. Fantastic defense there from Nelson underneath. So we'll have Cook back on the floor for Standish. And, getting a minute here, getting a minute there. Might not necessarily be scoring, but still providing some production. And even the guys that are on the bench that might not have gotten to the game yet. It still takes a collective team, to be able to come together and to be able to play well. And, you got to have the encouragement from all the players, and that's why these bench players, again, even if you haven't gotten into the game, are so vital and so important to the success of a basketball team. Mahaffey on up here. Cook on to Baker now here on the right side. That'd be your left side of the screen, rather. Baker to the middle, into the corner, along the baseline. Cook will get it stripped right away from him. Second turnover here in the second half for Wapahani, only 3 of them for the ball game. And that's off the mark again. Wapahani defensively altering the shots here of Shenandoah. As the foul will be here on Shenandoah's number 30. Hagan Tomlinson, his first, team 6th. Mahaffey setting up there for the screen here on the left wing. Now Gates in charge of the basketball, takes it to the free throw line, dishes it back out, and we'll begin again. Cook on to Nelson. Baker now finds Nelson there on the old little give and go. And Jack Stevens marches right on down there for 2 more. So that is now 4 points on the night here for Jack Stevens. So Wapahani again here with a 14-point lead now. Added up to 18. That's the largest of the night. You got Baker now here on what is now the left side of your screen. And again, really defensively, Shenandoah not getting up there on him, so no need to do a whole lot there, as we'll have a foul. It's going to be on number 5. Drake Stevens, his 3rd, team's 7th. And so now that will send Wapahani to the line here for the 1 and bonus. So Baker will be here at the charity stripe for the 1 and bonus. And the free throw will be up, and it will be good there on the first one. So that will be the first point on the night here for Peyton Baker. And now his second of 2 will be up and tickles the twine there as well, and gets that lead back to 16. A couple points now for Peyton on the night. Mills here in the corner. That's number 22. Dimmick driving along the baseline. Now Brookbank finds an open Jack Stevens underneath. As again, he'll kiss that one off the glass there for a couple more points now. 6 of them on the night here for Stevens. Baker cross half court. Cross court pass now to Gates. Here's Shenandoah kind of spaces out Wapahani offensively a little bit more. Changing up the defense. Mahaffey back out to Baker. There's Cook there at the free throw line, and he'll draw it back out again here to Gates out near half court. Cook here with a corner 3. It is up and no good. Catches the front iron, no good. And so Shenandoah begins again here on offense. Somehow sneaks it through there. Now down low, Tomlinson with the basket and the foul. And so the foul will be here on Wapahani's number 30, Alden Mahaffey, his 2nd, team's 3rd. And again, Tomlinson will be at the line here for 1 more. And that free throw in and out, no good. Mahaffey will corral the rebound, and I would imagine here Wapahani is kind of slow the pace up just that much more. We'll finally get it across half court. Baker on to Mahaffey. Again, just got to make sure, take good care of the basketball, work the ball around, settle for something good, just like we've continued to do all throughout the ball game. But again, even more so now, you got to make sure and pay attention to detail. Again, taking good care of the basketball, playing just smart. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. You got to be smart. Nelson back out to Mahaffey. Now on to Baker again. And just a little bit behind here from the overall game clock. The clock gets kind of glitchy and things like that. It's been that way for years. with the software program that we use. That's about the only flaw that this thing has, because I'm telling you what, these graphics are absolutely wonderful. But the foul here will be on number 30, Tomlinson, his second, team's 8th. And back to the line here for Wapahani, Nathan Nelson will knock down the free throw. So that is now 5 points on the night here for Nelson. Let's go ahead and add one more. And that's exactly what he does. So nice job there by Nathan. 6 points there on the night here for Nelson, and Wapahani back here to a 14-point lead. We'll see Troxel back in the game for Shenandoah. Stevens here with a crossover, lost the handle on it. And a battle for the basketball, and we're going to have, I guess, a foul there on Gates. And so that will be his first, team's 4th. And now number 33, Landon Reddick, will check back in for Shenandoah. Inbounded all the way out here. Troxel nearly had that one picked off by Nick Cook. Stevens takes it to the dish and puts that one off the glass there for a couple more. So he's had a really nice fourth quarter here for Shenandoah. Really didn't do a whole lot as far as in the way of scoring through the first 3, but this fourth quarter has been a little bit more pleasing for him. Again, that foul was on number 20, Drayden Gates, his second, team's 5th. Again, Stevens out the line there for one more and is able to connect to make this a 11-point game. Mahaffey pushes it up floor, finds Cook, now on to Baker. Good job of orchestrating that together there to get the ball up floor. Cross-court pass here to Baker. And just all about keep away now. You have an 11-point lead. I mean, you still want to be aggressive if you got a shot down low. Yeah, I mean, I would probably take it. Never can hurt anything. You just want to make smart decisions with the basketball. Here's we'll have another foul here on Shenandoah, and this will be on number 33, Landon Reddick, his second, team's 9th. So Baker at the line here for the one and bonus, and a free throw will be up and off the right side, no good. And so Shenandoah will motor down 4 quickly here. Troxel underneath, no good. Somehow Brookbank got it and was fouled on the way up. So the foul here on Cook will be his first, team's 6th. Brookbank again here at the line for 2 of them. And the first one will be off the back iron, no good. And the second one will be up and good there for Brookbank. And so a timeout, I believe, here by Shenandoah, I'm assuming. And indeed it will be. So that will be their 3rd charge timeout here of the night. Again, it's 42-32 Wapahani with a minute and 13 seconds to play here in the regulation. Again, we'll go ahead and stick right here with you. Again, following tonight's conclusion of the junior varsity game, we'll have a very short Raiders Live post-game show. So please join us there for that one. Again, we'll have that one at the conclusion here of this junior varsity game, and then also join us here in a little while with tonight's varsity game. I would imagine that will start probably right around 7:25, 7:30, somewhere around in there. I think they're going to have potentially some senior night festivities going on. I'm not exactly 100% sure to the extent of what that will look like. But I know they are supposed to do, I think, maybe a little something for the seniors at the minimum. And so that will kind of delay things as far as the start time for the varsity game. But just make sure, just pay attention to when the broadcast is scheduled for the varsity game. Again, that'll be on a separate link here on YouTube. Again, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Everything's free, doesn't cost you a dime. It's nice to get some subscribers here. Appreciate everyone for always joining us. Again, that foul, by the way, was on Stevens, his fourth. Second free throw attempt here by Gates will be up and good as well, knocking home two more. What a strong showing he's had here tonight. 9 points on the night here for Drayden. No good for Tomlinson. We'll get that one rejected there by Mahaffey. Stevens, no good for three. Battles around again. Troxel will get it rejected. So plenty of opportunities there for Shenandoah. Wapahani stood their ground there on the defensive end. And again, Wapahani will come up here with a big win tonight, but not before there being another foul called. It's going to be here on number 30. Hagan Tomlinson, his third. And back to the line here for Wapahani again now in the double bonus. And the first one will catch the front of the rim, no good. Number 40, Cooper Davis will now sub in here for Shenandoah. Seeing his first action tonight. Also for Wapahani, Derek Cheatham now in the game. Number 34, Tyler Elliott, also now in the game. And the second free throw here for Nelson. In and out, no good. And so I would imagine here again, was looking to get Joseph Foster now in the game, so he will now indeed come in. As Shenandoah will turn it over now for the fourth time here in the second half. 8 turnovers for the ball game. So Foster again comes in there for Nelson. So what a strong showing here for Wapahani as the clock winds down, and for goodness sakes, another foul called here on Shenandoah. I give him a lot of credit, obviously not willing to give up. But the foul here on Reddick will be his third. Again, 2 more free throws here for Wapahani. Coming in here for Caleb Standish, off the mark there with the first one. Second free throw attempt will be up. No good. And so Poffenbarger here with the basketball. Takes the shot, no good. And that will be the end of tonight's ball game, folks. And what a season it has been, a historical season here for this Wapahani junior varsity team. Finished the year 20-2. The first team in Wapahani high school history as far as junior varsity goes is to have a 20-win season from the boys varsity team. So that is quite impressive. Quite impressive. And what a group of young men and a coaching staff. And that was quite pleasing to watch throughout the course of the season here. So another big win here tonight. Again, Wapahani 44, Shenandoah 32. We'll step aside here for a quick break, and we'll be back here with the Raiders Live post-game show. You're on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back here to our Raiders Live post-game show. I guess they will not be doing any kind of senior night festivities. I thought they were, at least that's what I was told, but nonetheless, they're going to change it up, and I guess they're not going to do anything at all. So nonetheless, we'll break it down here stat-wise here from Wapahani. They was led here this evening by Nick Cook. Had a team-high 19 points, followed by Drayden Gates with 9 points, Alden Mahaffey with 8. Also Nathan Nelson with 6 and Peyton Baker with 2. Again, with a overall total here of 44 points scored here for your Wapahani Raiders. So again, congratulations there to your Wapahani Raider boys junior varsity basketball team, finishing the regular season 20-2. Again, that is Wapahani High School history right there. That's the first team in history of the school to produce a 20-win season for the junior varsity team. So congratulations to all those young men and the coaching staff, again led there by Chris Willis, getting the job done as usual, and he does a fantastic job in his coaching staff getting these guys prepared and ready to go for every ball game. They deserve all the recognition that they can get, because they definitely deserve it from the, and it's, year after year, that's just the way it always is, but even more specifically this year, just wonderful. Absolutely thrilled for all those guys and the coaches and the families as well that watches their kids succeed and everything that goes into it. So again, congratulations there again for your Wapahani Raiders. Again, ending the season 20-2 now to wrap it up, the 2020-2021 regular season here with a 44-32 victory over the Shenandoah Raiders. So again, we'll have tonight's varsity game coming up. Please join us here for that one. We'll be having our Raiders Live pregame show beginning here in about 10 to 12 minutes from now. So please join us there for that one. So until then, folks, I'm Brandon Morvillius alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Again, thanking all of you for watching, and we'll see you next time here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.